So here I am. I'm still at it. I found this sponge rack thing for a double sink on printables. The sink, between two sinks, that's how it would look. Put a sponge, cloths, whatever you need. There's some problems with it. I found this on printables. It says it's for commercial use. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but you see this corner? The corner is real rough. This corner back here, same thing. What the biggest problem is when you put it on the sink, it kind of spreads out like this. So this piece here is not wide enough. So what I want to do is I want to go into Tinkercad and remake this. This is the kind of stuff that I tinker with all the time. This is where the track risers came from. I seen an idea and said, oh, I need to do this. And I went into Tinkercad and I was able to play with it. It actually took me several days to get it right. I don't know how long this will take, guys. I know what I want to do. Some of the things I didn't like was this is very thick. I got one of these things. Very thick. 4mm thick. I don't think it needs to be 4mm thick. I think at like 2.5, it would have more flex in it. It'd have more give, without it breaking. I like the holes, but I think I want to run 3 rows of holes so they're smaller. If I'm going to run 3 here, I really need to run 6 here to keep it uniform. I don't know that you need holes where the sink is. So there's some things I want to do to modify this to make it a little better. Now, what I'm going to do is, this thing measures 2 ways. You can measure with this end, it's the thickness that's inside. With the other end, it's the inside. So I can measure this here. Okay, I could get an idea, a general idea of what this is. Inside, I got 8.76 millimeters. I think that's where the problem's going to be, is that the top is 5.35 millimeters on the outside, and on the inside, whoops, hold on. I'm still getting used to this thing. It's 31 millimeters there. And at the widest point, it's 42 millimeters, 42.75 millimeters. So this needs to be wider up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Tinkercad, and I'm just going to get started. I mean, it's not really that hard when you look at it. It's a bunch of flat pieces that are molded together. So let's get started. Share. Oh, what I can show you is this is the This is the page I found it on printables. And as you can see, it's for remix, commercial use, free cultural works, and meets open definition. It has 2 makes and comments. There's actually 2. This guy cut off the back, one side, so that it hangs on one. It hangs on a lip. Then this is the double-sided. I don't see this working. It needs to be thicker here. So that's where I'm going to get into Tinkercad. This is Tinkercad. I'm not going to explain a whole lot in Tinkercad. I'll explain what I'm doing, but I'm not going to try and teach Tinkercad. That's not what this is about. So basically, I'm going to take measurements of this to get a general idea of what I want, because this works really well. But it's not perfect. That's the only reason I got involved, was it's not perfect. It's about 110 millimeters. Everything is in millimeters, guys. It's about 110 millimeters this way. So basically what I'm going to do is I'll be in Tinkercad, so I won't see a lot of comments. So basically, I'm just going to start making this thing. I'm going to do it this way at 110. Whoops. My number lock's not on. There's 110. Now, I'm going to start from the middle. I'm going to put this at 40. Let's make it 42. And I said 2.5. I don't think it needs to be as thick as it is, guys. So basically what this is this part right here. Okay. I'm making it 42 wide, which should make it wider than it is currently by 9 millimeters. Oops. Sorry. Oh, I may need to go wider. What is this here? 49. So what if we go to let's go 47. 47 millimeters. Listen, this may not be perfect, but I'm working on it. Now, I need 2 walls. Looks like 84 millimeters from top to bottom by 100, by whatever this is. This is 110. So I need 2 walls. And what I'll do is I'll make this 110. I'll make this 84. I'll make this 2.5. Okay. What that is this part right here. The part that goes against the sink, that's that wall. All right. I'm only going to make one at a time. And I'll show you why, because I can use duplicate when I'm ready. All right. So we're going to move this on to here. We'll move this down. Okay. I said I wanted to make 6 rows of holes. I just want to. I think the hole needs to be smaller. Is all I'm thinking. I don't think it needs to be as big. This is like a 11.5 hole. So that's kind of big, guys. So what I want to do is, I think I want it to be 8 millimeters. Um, I'll make this 10 because I want you to be able to see when I place it on here. All right. I want you to be able to see where it's going. This thing's 110. So maybe we need to, yeah, this works out. I'm gonna bring the roller over here like that. I'll check it, make sure. I want it to be 0, 0. So it's right in the corner. It's gonna measure this from this corner right here. It'll show me where all these pieces are. So this one, I want it to be 5. I don't know where I want it. Let's bring it down. Six will be 48. Okay. $48 if we have 2 centimeters in between. That's exactly what we want right there. So we're going to duplicate this and we're going to move this down to 50. Now we're going to duplicate, 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 which didn't give us enough. All right, let's go down a little bit more. 6. This one is, oops. This one's 6. This one's 18. So this one should be 30. 42. Let me see. 6, 18, 30, 42, 54. Oh, wait. Didn't I say we don't need these? Remember, I said these were going to be solid. Oops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, move it over. You know what? Let's delete it. Let's work one at a time. Guys, I'm not real good with this stuff. I just know how to. I could sit here for hours and play with this stuff. So what I did was, whoops. Okay. I made it upright. Now what I want to do is I want to align these two pieces. So I'll go like this. this is a line right here, L. I want them to be centered this way. And then I want them to align on this left edge. Okay, this one doesn't, what's not right? This one's not right. So once you start to pull it up, see, you can see where it is. You can put 0. Okay. Now those two pieces are made into one. All right. I'm going to make them into one. Oops. No, I don't. I want to unjoin them. I want to duplicate this one. Duplicate. Undo. 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 Okay. I want to duplicate that. Then I want to move it over. All right. Now what I want to do is I want to join these two together. And then I'm going to repeat the process, but I want them to align on the other side. So now I align them all. And align them all to this one. Ah! What did I do? Okay. I want to join that. Then I want to take this and align it on this row. There. Okay. What I have right now is this part. Okay? That's what you see. Hold on. My white is not. My white is tangling for some reason. Sorry. All right. So what I've made so far is this part right here. Now, I don't think I need holes against the sink wall. I think what I want is the sponge to drain here and here. I want the air to come from the bottom and this side. I don't think you need the air on this side because this should be sitting flush against the sink anyway. So that's what I'm working with so far. I just felt like I needed to do this here, guys. So now we got to do the two bottoms, which are about 110 by 40. So what I want to do is I'm going to get this back to the front. And then I'm going to move this up out of my way. And I want to make, now I want to make this 110. I want to make this 40. All right. 2.5. Now we want to put some holes in it. 40. So I think if we go with 8, I'm going to make it 10 high so you can see where it is. I think I'm going to try something See, the nice thing is you can undo if you're not happy. I want to line this up center. Okay. I think I want to start from the middle. Okay. Then I want to duplicate it. Whoops. No, I don't. I want to undo that. I want to redo that. I want to go like this. I want to duplicate that. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to go this way. So we know that one's in the middle. If that's in the middle, there's 4 to the left, 4 to the right, because it's an 8-inch hole. It's 40, what's the red? 40 wide. So I get 3, 1, 13, 4. So if I align, this is where I run into problems, guys, trying to figure this part out. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3. 3 from the edge. 1, 2, 3. I don't think that looks too bad. You know what? I got to go 4. Why do I have to go 4? Here's why I got to go 4. When I put this on top of here, it's going to join. It's going to take 2.5 millimeters off of this edge. So I don't want to lose that hole. So that's what I got to do. So now I duplicate it and I go to the left. 1, whoops. I want just the cutouts. Come on, give me just the cutouts. There we go. I want to duplicate it. I want to move it 4 to the left. So it's the same distance as it is from the top. So the first thing we got to go 12 total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The reason we have to go 12 is because it's 8 wide plus 4 for the spacing. Now, when we duplicate this, it will automatically go where we wanted it to. Now, the problem is it's a little close to the edge. It's not as close as you think. Okay, so now we want to do it the other way. Duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then when we duplicate it, it's going to do the same thing on that side for us. Okay? So there's our sponge rack. That's the base for our sponge rack. Okay? Now what you got to do is you got to get all them holes. See, but I got this thing. I don't want that. Okay, I need to get that last hole. And when I join it, you should be able to see all the holes in it. And you see all the holes. So before we do anything else, we now need to put this where it belongs. So we're going to do this. We want to align it. Now we're only going to align this so it's centered there. Now the next thing we need to do is this. And this is 84. And I'm going to move it down. Oops. I'm going to make it 82. It's actually 81.5, guys. See? It makes a square right there, how it joins. So now I got to join it all together. Whoops. Nope. We want to duplicate it first. Now we can. Now we can join it all together. Ah, see? See that little lip right there? I don't know if you can see it. Let me blow it up. See that lip? That means I didn't have it in the right location. So now I got to undo it. I got to select this, and I need to move it left 1. Now, when I take everything and join it, it makes it. See, I could tell because there's a little line there, and when there's a little line, that means it's not joined right. So let me jump over to where you guys are. I now have this part here. I have this here, which is the top. The top 2 are here. All I need to do to finish this is the outside edges. And the thing will be done, except for it won't be rounded on the edges. It'll be square. And this has some rounded edges. They're not all rounded. Some corners are rounded, some corners are square. I don't know what he was going for with this. It's kind of slapped together. So that's why I wanted to remake it. So now we have our bottoms. Now we need our outside walls. And our outside walls are 110 because we know the width. The height is I'm going to call it 70. So now we got to move our piece back out of the way a little bit. Now we need to make this 110, 70. We're going to make the height 2.5. And now we need to put holes in it. I think we should do it the same way that we did before. I don't know. I think that worked out pretty well. We're going to use an 8mm hole. So it's 8. 8. I think I had the height set at 10, guys. I don't remember what I set the height at. So now I'm going to align these into the middle. I want that hole to be dead middle. That hole's in the middle of the red wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. I want to undo that. Okay. I want to go 12 like I did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't remember. I don't know if I hit it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Then I'm going to duplicate it again. Whoops. I'm going to duplicate it again, and it didn't go to the middle. So now I got to go. What did I do? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now I'm going to duplicate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. We'll duplicate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. That's what it looks like from the side. I think it looks pretty good. It keeps it uniform. It keeps it uniform. Now, the only thing I could do is I could start let me try something here, guys. Sorry. I think I'm going to go one. I think what I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to go 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. See, it didn't fit. So either way, I only get 5. So we'll undo that one. Now, what we could do is we can change the height of it. Let's try that. Let's go. Let's make the height 65. Enter. We got that at 110. This design stuff takes time, guys. I need that last. All right. How do I get it? Sometimes you got to blow it up so you can see it. Then you got to reduce it back so you can duplicate it. Now, again, we got to go 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. We know that works because we did it above. Now we got to blow it up again so we can get these guys again. We're going to duplicate it. We're going to go 12 to the left this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. So this is going to be our wall. Except for we missed half of it. All right. There's our wall. First thing we need to do is duplicate it because no, we don't. Undo that. First thing we're going to do is stand it up. There we go. I found out if you stay inside the circle, it goes perfect by 22 and a half. Now, this is the hard part. 65, 84, 20. So we want this piece to be 19 off the ground. Right there, 19, enter. Now we should be able to take this one and this one, align them to the center. And maybe we can align it to this edge like this. Let's see what that looks like. That looks almost perfect to me, guys. Now we want to take this. We want to duplicate it. We want to get it out of the way. And we want to take this piece and join them. Okay. Then we want to take this and this, whoops, and we want to align them again. And this time, we want to align them here. And then we want to join them. And I don't like the color, so let's change the color. You might be able to see that one better. So we now have that shape. Now on theirs, these corners are rounded. These corners are rounded. These are rounded. The ends are flat. So how did they do that? It's called a fillet. And I'm not real good with it. So I don't mind you watching, but understand I'm not real good with the fillet. So we're going to try it. All right. You go over here and you search and you put in meta. And this is the fillet right here. I probably should have filleted this before I put it all together. All right. Let me think about this for a minute, guys. I got to think about how I'm going to do this. All right. All right. See how you got to be in the side? Otherwise, it doesn't work. So I want this to be 10 by 10. Okay. I remember that it was 19 off the ground. 19. And now I'm going to try aligning this, which may not go very well. I want it to be like that. And I think I want it there. All right. Now let's see what happens when I join it. I think. Oh. Let's see. Nope. I got to undo it. I know what I did wrong. Let me see if I can get that fillet. See, the fillet has to be a cutout. But I want to duplicate it. And then I'm going to mirror it. So now if I join this one and this piece together, I should get that rounded corner I'm looking for. Okay. So this I need to mirror. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do it myself like this. Okay. Then I'm going to take this and I want to align it. And this time I want to align it here. And it's already aligned. If you can see this gray dot right here, it's already aligned on this side. So now I want to join them. No, duplicate it again, guys. Forgot. Duplicate. Now I want to take these two pieces. I'm getting pretty good at this. I want to take this and this. I want to join it. And now I have my curved edge. It takes a minute. There, I have my double curved edge. Now I got this piece here, and I can duplicate it again, separate it, go to this piece. Now I know what I need to do. I want to align it here, and I want to align it here, except for this piece is in the way. All right. I want to align it at this end. It's already aligned over here because of the gray. I know I'm right. I'm going to do it without you being able to see it. Once I know it's done like it is, I'm going to turn around so you can see it. Now this piece, I need to swing it around 180 degrees. I need to align it. Oops. Unjoin it. Align it to this end and this corner. Now, I have 4 nice corners. You see that? So I know this wall right here is 2.5. I know this is 2.5, which means I can go. Now we need to make these corners rounded. It's this one, this one, this one, and this one. It's going to be the same thing, guys. We're going to stand this up like that. We're going to make this 110. Nope. We're going to make this 2.5. We're going to make this 2.5. We're going to make this one 110. We are going to make it the cutout. I forget how tall this is. 84. So now we want this to be 84 minus 2.5, 81.5. 81.5. This is all mathematics, guys. I'm pretty good with my math. So now we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to align it on this end, and we're going to align it here. And as you can see, it's right there. I don't know if this is too much. We're going to find out, because it's going to look something like that. I think that works, except for I want to undo it. I want to redo it. I'm just going to have to build another one. I should have duplicated it. Oh, I think I can go like that. And if I can, duplicate it, move it out of the way. And then I can go like this, join them together. I want to duplicate this. I want to move it out of the way. Now this one here, guys, is going to be a little difficult. These inside ones aren't going to be as easy. We're going to need to move it through. And it's going too much, so I'm going to have to go like this because I want it to go back. It looks like some of this is by eyeball. Whoops. See, there's no line there. There's no edge. So I got it where I want it to be. Now I join them together. Now this one, I need the mirror. This is your mirror tool. That mirrored it. Duplicate it. Now we're going to align it for this other edge over here. We're going to align it this way. Oops. We're going to align it here. And it looks like it's exactly where I want it to be. Again, we got to eyeball this. Whoops. Let's put it back on millimeters so it don't take all damn day. Again, it's going too far. I am sure there's a way that you can do this that you ain't guessing, but I haven't figured it out. So now what I've done so far, guys, and we're going to watch, it'll take a second. What I've done so far are the 4 bottoms, corners. Why didn't that round? Ah, see, it's not right. You can see where it's not right. So we got to unjoin it. We got to try and highlight it. Just did. Nope. So now we'll go this way. That's it right there. No, it's not. That's it right there. You could tell when you have it lined up and when you don't. So now I have the 4 bottoms. And I have these 4 corners done. The reason I did this was I don't know if you can see it with this Mickey Mouse camera I got. This corner's real rough. This corner's real rough. And this is spread out because it wasn't wide enough up here. So I'm correcting all those problems. Now, the only thing that's missing is the top 2 corners. So the first thing we need to do is highlight the piece, and we got to rotate it. How do I rotate it? Oh, I know how to rotate it. You got to make it so you can rotate it. We can rotate it this way. All right. Again, we know those corners are 2.5. So we're going to bring our fillet tool over. What did I do? I dropped it in there. Let me take it out. If you ever get lost, just hit the home. It'll take you back to where you were. All right. So we know we want it 2.5 by 2.5. We know we need to rotate it. I don't want to rotate it that way. I want to rotate it this way. 90 degrees. Then I need to rotate it this way. Get in there, 90 degrees. Then we need it to be 110 long. And again, we needed 81.5 off the ground. We're going to want to center it with this one. Right here. Oops. I could tell this is going to be tenths off, tenths of a millimeter off. I know you can't see it, but it's there. Now we'll duplicate it, move it out of the way. I'm going to have to make that thing over again. Join it together. It's going to cut that corner off. Eventually. Then we need to mirror this piece. We now need to go. You can also watch the color change. You see how blue it is on the side? It'll turn gray when it's right there where it's supposed to be. Guys, we now have, whoops. It's cutting that corner out. You now have a sponge rack. It's wider here. I did not put holes in it here or on the other side. I didn't think you needed holes if it lays against the side of the sink. Kind of forms a seal there, so I don't think you really need the airflow here. Plus, with this being solid, it'll give it a little more strength because I reduced the sides by 1.5 millimeters. I made them 2.5 millimeters. Now, from here, what we have to do is we have to highlight the object that we want to export. If there was two objects here, we'd have to export both of them. but I'm just going to export the one. Export, we want it as an STL. It prepares it as an STL, then you save it, and you can open it up in Bamboo. I'm actually going to print this out and see how I did. I'm not going to keep you guys around. What I'm probably going to do is, in the future, when I do something like this, I'm probably going to put a link in this where you can buy this item on eBay. This is probably $9.99, including shipping. It's probably about $2 in material, $1.50 in material, $4 in shipping, and I'll make a couple of dollars. I'm going to call this the new sponge. I'm going to save it. I'm going to put new sponge here too, so I can find it. I then can open it up. Right here is an STL. It'll open up in my Bamboo Studio. We're getting there. As soon as it opens in Bamboo Studio, I'll open it up and show it to you. Because I'm going to cut it and show you how long it'll take. But, guys, I took a messed up STL from Printables that had 85% of it together. This was a great idea. It just needed some refinements. They chopped the corners real choppy, and this could be just because so that you can't really use it. They chopped it. I didn't like that idea. So what I did was I redid it. It warped because of the width of my sink, and I have a very small sink. So I widened this bridge here between the two sinks, and I think it's going to work a lot better. Now let's see if it's open in okay, it's open in Bamboo Studio. So let me go over here. I'll share in this. I'll share window, untitled Bamboo. I think this is mine here. Share. This is mine because of I can tell it's mine because it's made this way. It has the holes down. It's on a mini. And this is how I'm going to print it. What I would probably do is put some texture here just to make it look pretty. I don't know. Could put flowers or something, squares. Who knows? I'm going to slice this. And I'm curious to see how much filament this is going to take, because I also have the other one. I have the original. Oh, that's how it's supposed to lay. Okay. So we'll move it so it sits better. I'm slicing that plate as well. I want to see what this is 3 hours and 27 minutes, 96 grams of material. $250 is the cost of my material. Let's see what this one is. It's not done yet. What I can tell you is this one, let's see if it'll do it. Should stand on end. It doesn't. So what I do is I do this. I do this. Oops. The other one's printed this way as well. Now I'm going to slice it, see if it changes anything in the slice time. I'm not sure. What I can tell you is it's going to look better. The other one takes 90 4 grams, so it takes a little less, even though it's thicker. But it takes 4.5 hours to print. Mine will print faster. It uses a little more material. The reason mine uses a little more material, I know what it is now. Mine uses a little more material because I have the solid walls on the inside. If I would have made it holes, it would have saved filament. Thank you, Laura. Hey, Swamp Picker, how are you? Sorry, guys, I didn't see you. I can't see the comments and work in Tinkercad. But that's what I'll do. Now, I'll run this to a printer. I'll run it to the AMS behind me with the white on it. I'll print it again in white and see how my wife likes it. I will not put it up for sale or print any extras until I know that it looks better. I did not like how this flared out. I did not like the cut corners on it. I want to see what my wife thinks of the one I made. I'm sure she'll be a little prejudiced, but that's what I got, guys. Maybe I can see, but if I wait for the P1Ss so I can do the time lapse. Now I'm just going to print it. I'll tell you about the next time I'm on. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, God loves you, and Lord knows I'm trying all the time. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't get a chance to talk to you, but I'm sure I'll be on here again. All right, guys, bye. Have a blessed one.